Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're watching me from. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Yo-Yo's World. Thank you for joining me this amazing evening. And how is the weather over there with you? Welcome. We do have an interesting conversation today, so let's get it going. And today we'll be talking about the women in the WhatsApp group. Yes, women in Mr. Korra Obidi's WhatsApp group. I spoke about two people that are already in court today, and then the people I'm talking about today are still fighting each other. So, how come all of them that came together to pull Korra down, how come they are all fighting themselves? What went wrong? Why are they picking on each other? Why are they calling each other out on social media? Why? So welcome. Join the conversation here at Oyoyo Sword, and contribute in the comment section. As you come into this live stream, don't forget to like the live stream. Don't forget to share and also contribute in the comment section, sharing your opinion. So I'm doing the most as well by sharing myself out. So do me well by sharing and like the video. So let's get to it. I took time this evening to check out Miriam's page on Facebook and to see what she has been all about. She usually does those her videos she calls educational videos and all of that. And one thing she's forgetting is that why she got herself in the whole saga in the first place. I don't think they needed to put themselves in such a situation, but they did. And like I said earlier on today in my live stream when I talked about long mouth, today, yeah, I discussed Longmouth is saying that she's leaving Facebook. My own conclusion, she's not going anywhere. She's still on Facebook. Maybe she'll stop talking about Korra for the meantime, but she's still on Facebook talking about other things, okay? So Miriam, Longmouth, Kim, Zoe, and the rest of other women were group members. And the whole agenda for belonging to that group was not to, lift each other as women lifting each other. It wasn't to encourage each other. It was basically to demonetize Korra Obidi, deport Korra Obidi, disparage her on social media, and then drive her away from social media. That was their job description for being in that group. So they all have their individually assigned duties to do while in the group. The Longmouth was busy doing all the social media campaign, disparaging Korra, seeking for Korra's former employees to interview and then ridicule her. Then Miriam, on her part, was in charge of the CPS cases. She was the one collating information, watching Korra's video every live stream, morning, afternoon, night, compiling videos and documents, reviewing and sending to Mr. Korra Obidi, and also initiating calls to the CPS of how Korra was not taking care of the children, how she was not a good mother, and the whole 9 yards. You already know the stories. So she's now saying that why they should leave Korra alone, blah, blah, blah. After all, she's now dressing the kids better. She's taking care of them. I have a question for this bunch of women. These two people we are talking about this evening are Nigerian women. And I have a big question for them. They are Nigerian women. They still relate with their, with their communities back home in Nigeria. I just came back from a trip to Nigeria. If you go to these two women that we are discussing today, if you go to their own village, their own community in Nigeria, they have women and whose kids are roaming the streets of Nigeria. They have young kids out of school. They have women slapping their children back and forth in their communities, or even using cane to whip the kids in their villages. And these women, these all morally right women, right? They did not think about how to start this thing. They say that charity starts from your what? From the family. It starts from the home. They did not think about how to advocate for those children in my community in Nigeria, how to protect them, how to make sure their parents are brought to book and this and that, and call the Ministry of Justice in Nigeria, no, not Justice, Ministry of Women Affairs to come and take hold of these children. Not Miriam, not Longmouth, they did no such thing. But Miriam sitting in her home in the UK and Longmouth sitting in her home in the UK, they were after a woman that lives in America. How she clothes her kids, what she feeds them, how she wears them diaper or pampers or whatever, that was their problem. They were after Korra. Not because they truly, genuinely loved Junie and the little sister. No, because they say charity begins what? From home, begins at home. How come these people did not advocate or think of, how come these women, two women, did not advocate, did not speak up for the children in their own villages in Nigeria? How come? They were busy looking out for finding fault, not looking out, finding fault for a woman who is in America, who is even the countries protecting the vulnerables, the children and the elderly ones. At least the country looks after those ones. But these two men claiming they were fighting for Junie and Athena, instead of them to, come openly and say, yes, we are going to make sure we deport Korra. They will do all of those things at the background and then come to the will I say, under their phones and their cameras, and then start pretending to love these children. Why am I saying all of this? Now, when the going was good for Miriam and Longmouth, they were giving each other stars. Miriam is now accusing Longmouth that she gave her 200 pounds stars, and she said she did not receive that. She had to do it the second time. That means giving her 400 pounds. And Longmouth, on her part, is saying that Miriam was very mad with Mr. Korra Obidi for not reporting Korra to the immigration. So tell me, what was truly the agenda from in the WhatsApp group? What was their mission? Was it because they want to take care of Junie and Athena, that the state of California has the obligation to look after the children of their state? Or was it their plan to use the children to front for people, and then while they are doing their back dirty work behind, looking for means and ways to do what? Separate Korra Obidi with her kids and at the same time deport her? Why am I still talking about these women? They are all fighting themselves. Two people I talked about in the morning today, they're already in court. The court has decided one case and found the other party not guilty, but they are still threatening to do civil suit against each other. Kim is claiming to be suing, and Zoe is claiming to be suing. Everything that happened was because of Mr. Korra Obidi. And how is Mr. Korra Obidi calling these women, to order that they should please move the heck on and leave this matter behind? No. In Miriam's quote, educational content she's claiming to be doing, that Korra is now looking after her children, so they should let her be. There is nothing else to worry. Looking well, the kids are doing good, blah, 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 blah. It was never the children. It was focused on how to deal with Korra. They should stop pretending it was the kids. Longmouth used these same children to raise funds on social media, which Mr. Korra Obidi, on his part, accused her of stealing his money. It was never the children. They were enriching their pockets and then growing their content, all because of the hatred they have for Korra Obidi. Give me 1 second, guys. So, welcome, all of you. Thank you for joining me today. Barbara, I love you. Thank you for joining. Teresa, thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, why is Miriam laughing at Longmouth saying, Ole, you took my money, you pretended you did not get it. Why you got it? I know it was 400 pounds you took from me. Why are they calling each other out? Why? Why? I talked about Longmouth this afternoon because she's now claiming that Facebook is becoming toxic, so she wants to leave. I say, really? There must be a reason to that. People that came during my afternoon live stream were of the opinion that it could be that she's taking a vacation to Nigeria, so she doesn't want people to know what is happening because she might be afraid they might serve her papers in Nigeria and things like that. I said, to me, I feel she wants to take a break. Break is good for content creators because it helps you to, retreat and then refresh and come back. She telling her audience that she's leaving Facebook, that is becoming toxic. People are now talking about people's children and all of that, what to do to people's children. But I asked her a very important question this afternoon. What will what will Pakora Obidi be telling you now? So when you were dragging his own child, when you were, in fact, his children, because you drag Nancy, you drag Cheta, you drag Korra for 3 years and over. And when you were doing it to other people's children, you never thought about it being toxic. Now, the reverse is the case. You've got your match on Facebook giving you bumper to bumper with the same energy you were dishing out to others. You couldn't handle it. The saying goes, if you cannot handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. And that is what is happening to this woman. Give me a second, guys. All right, sorry about that. I needed to take care of something, so I did. Thank you guys for your patience. Nelly, thank you for joining me. Kadia, thank you. She's the one that made it. Exactly, Nelly. Exactly. Hi, Teresa. Hi, everyone. All right. She made it that way. She brought all of those charcoal upon herself. She brought all the heat upon herself. If she was minding her business, nobody would have remembered her. But I guess her match are now dealing with the situation, so she wants to back down. And another group of people said in my comment section that it could be that she was reported to her employer, and that's why that she's under investigation. That's why she's trying to, pipe low. It could also be. But the thing is, what you did to others, someone is doing to you now is a problem. And the question for tonight is, why are all these women that were once friends, shared the same platform, had the same goal, the same agenda on how to deal with Korra Obidi, how come they are fighting themselves? Why? I keep saying, before you join any group on social media, ask the question, what is the mission and vision of the group? Know the agenda, understand it better. Ask question, what is your game plan, your end result? What do you, intend to achieve? Don't just jump in because somebody told you cook and book story about one girl that is from one African girl like that. No. And some of these women that are fighting Korra, or rather fought Korra because Korra won already. She's not fighting with anybody. They are even what? Women from Nigeria. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Hi, Oyoyo. I'm on live. Just come. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you, guys. So, So the question is, some of these women are African women, some of them are Nigerians. The people I'm talking about today are two Nigerian women. One is old enough to be Korra Obidi's mother, and the other one is also a full-grown woman with her own family, but all of them were fighting against Korra. Now they are no longer fighting because Korra has won her day in court. Now they are doing what? They are fighting each other. When they gather against you, when they gather, find out what the scripture says about those that gather against his people. Find out. They gathered against Korah. Now it has backfired. Now they are fighting themselves. Now they are going to court. They are suing themselves. They are calling each other out. They've been doing this for the most part. And you would think by now that everybody is piping low, at least their Oga is out of Facebook for the meantime, trying to maybe resting or chilling somewhere or getting treatment somewhere for his mental health. And his women are still out there dragging themselves. Let's be learning, because to me, social media is a place you come and get entertained. And beyond the entertainment is a place to learn lessons from things that have happened to others. You don't have to wait until it happened to you before you learn. Find out, okay, look at what this people did. In case of tomorrow, somebody will send you group invite. If they reach out to you, ask questions. Thank you for inviting me to join this group. What is the group all about? Because it's so sad that the likes of Miriam brought herself and ridiculed herself on social media for fighting a cause that nobody invited her. She invited herself, like every one of them. They took themselves into the matter. A lot of people, I keep saying it, I've said this several times, a lot of people marry, divorce, and they move on. Their fans are not instigating against their exes, how to deal with this person and how not to. J-Lo and Ben Affleck, their divorce is in court. Cardi B and Offset is in court. They're not here dragging each other, saying you're the reason why your ex left you because you're a bad person, you're a bad mother. They're not doing any of those. But these people devoted their money, their time, their emotion into an issue that nobody asked them for. They felt they were helping Mr. Korra Obidi. How come Mr. Korra Obidi, since they started fighting each other, how come nobody has called them to order they should stop? Rather, the last thing Mr. Korra Obidi did before he went offline from Facebook was against Kim, telling people that Kim has tons of cases against her, that she's a horrible person, blah, blah, blah. And Kim was one of the people in the Facebook group planning deportation against Korra. When the center could no longer hold, everything, you already know, falls apart. Things fall apart when the center cannot hold. And that's what happened to these people. That's exactly what happened. I don't know what they saw in Korra. What I heard from Miriam's video this afternoon, that Korra is now taking care of her daughters. She's dressing them well, feeding them well. The kids look healthy. Why can't the person she was referring to, her group, leave Korra alone? So she's indirectly telling you that what they were looking out for, if Korra wear them blue underwear, they say why blue instead of pink. If Korra feeds them vegetable, they'll say why salad instead of McDonald's. If Korra gives them fruit to eat, they say why not give them processed juice. So these were things they were watching out for on every of Korra's videos. And I tell you, these two women, if you go to Edo State, where Longmouth is from, if you go to that state, or even where she's married to her husband's state in eastern Nigeria, there are people in their villages that are hungry. There are children that will only wear underwears and be walking the streets. There are people, their parents will be giving them buzzwords on their cheeks in terms of correction. There are children, they will use cane and whip thoroughly because of what? I am correcting the child. And none of these women did anything to that effect. Sorry, guys. So please, if you haven't liked this live stream, what are you waiting for? Double click on the phone if you're watching from your phone to give a like. And if you're watching from laptop or your tablet, click on the like button, like the live stream, support, share. We need this message to get across to the right people that need to hear this, okay? Let this message get to them. You can only do that when you support this live stream by liking it. All right, so I'm gonna welcome some of you today. Suzette, thank you for joining me. Happy evening. Good evening to you too. J Love, how are you doing? Beautiful. Thank you for joining me today. So all these women I'm talking about, I spoke about your long mouth this afternoon. She's trying to quit after 3 years of dragging Korra, it causing her to go through anxiety and what have you. Now she feels it's toxic because someone else is matching her energy. How funny that when I saw the story, I didn't want to believe it. I needed to get the evidence to be able to have my basis for argument. And when I watched her video, I was like, seriously? So this woman said this. Now, Miriam is fighting with Longmouth, calling her a thief, calling her a scammer, that she took 400 pounds from her. She pretended she did not get the first 200 pounds. She had to donate again. Why are these women, some of them in retirement age? Miriam says she's in retirement age, right? Miriam's supposed to be retiring, enjoying her vacation, and taking trips and enjoying her time and probably doing grandma duties. But they were after on how to deport Korra Obidi to Nigeria, how to frustrate her out of social media, and how to take her children away from her. How are the mighty falling? The court has, decided. The final decision the court made. And these people are still not leaving Korra Obidi alone. They are waiting for her to fail. They are waiting to see, but it's not going to happen because now they got the message clearly. Sit in your country and focus on what is facing you. If you have so much time and so much wealth to throw around, like they were donating for Mr. Korra Obidi, it's time to go to your villages in Nigeria and fix the broken system, because there are kids in the streets without knowing where the next meal is coming from. Kids that their parents can't even afford to clothe them properly. And these people were busy monitoring Korra Obidi and her children like monitoring spirits. Let's start focusing on what is important and what concerns you. What is happening in America? They have the system. If Korra isn't doing well, the system are going to question her for whatever it is. But no, that was the agenda. Their goal was to destroy everything Korra built, every sweat she put out there. How many demonetization did she go through just because of their wicked hearts? Now they are fighting each other. I wait to see if truly Longmouth is quitting Facebook. I can't wait to see that happen. But I know she's deceiving her audience. She's not gonna quit. What will she do with her 500 and something thousand followers on Facebook? Is she going to abandon them? She does stories, trending G's on that particular page. And the other pages she has, the one with 64,000 followers, what is she going to do with it? Or the one that was the other one she's used dedicated for Korra? She's not going to go anywhere. She's not going to quit anything. So guys, as you come in, like I said, like this live stream, you guys already know my live stream these days are no longer lengthy one because I want those that will come to watch later to be able to sit down and watch the whole thing. So now I spent 25 minutes. In the next 25 minutes, we'll be calling it a day. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think that what these women are facing, that they deserve every inch of it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Because when you're fighting someone whose palms, whose hands are clean, God will be the one fighting you back. They never met this woman. They don't know her from anywhere. They have never been neighbors, friends. They did not attend the same school together. Their kids were never in school together. You just picked her because you reached out to her to come to UK so that you could help her and all of that. She did not respond to you. You turned against her and started fighting her through her ex. And for Longmouth's case, what was even the case between Longmouth? How did it all started? Because at the time, before Longmouth started talking about Korra, she was doing back to back with Monica. They were giving each other hot on Facebook. But when she heard about Korra's story, she felt Korra was an easy prey. She pounced on Korra. And she went the other way. You know, when they see another black woman fighting another black woman, the Oyibos will rally around you. Yes, she's one of us. She's no one of you anything. She was only looking out for the financial whatever she's gonna get from it. So why is she running? Why is Miriam calling her a scammer? Just from what Mr. Korra Obidi did, that she was a scammer. The money they raised for her, she did what? She did not give back those to him. So what is going on? Are they reaping the reward of their act? Is the karma sooner than later? Let me know what you think in the comment section. So let me see. J Love said, "Oh, yo, as much as I know I shouldn't say this, but I can't wait for all of them to get their karma." Did you see what Agama Lizard wrote about Jay? And are you serious? She's coming to see in LA. Poor kids. Calling J and A. I'm going to check it out, J Love. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to check it out. Amma is saying, Amma, thank you for joining me, that she praised the words before each and every one of them. See, Amma, that witnessed what this people did will also say the same thing. Karma is what is biting them right now. Karma is what is dealing with them right now. They were once sharing the same mission on how to deal with Korra. From that, they are now fighting each other. If you doubt some of these things, if you really still not knowing what is going on, go to Kim's page on Facebook and read the court judgment. The court found her not guilty of the offenses. That means the other party that used to be a friend of hers in the WhatsApp, I think that only was Facebook group, now sued her to court. Now Kim is saying Kim is still raising money for legal funds. They are busy dragging each other. I don't want that to be my retirement. I want to retire in peace and have girls trip and all, what have you. These women, they are going from state to state, going to court appearances, responding to police calls and all of that, because they came to one WhatsApp group, one Facebook group to do what? To drag a lady you never met in your whole life. It's easier and can actually be easily understood if they were neighbors. Assuming Korra and any of these women were neighbors, or they went to the same school together, and they now, maybe Korra did something to them in the past, they are now fighting back. But nada. They never met Korra from Adam until the divorce saga started. They never did. The lizard called baby A and J names. Are you serious? Hey, well, I should go and look it up. Which page is that on Facebook? Is it Longmouth? Is it Longmouth page? I'm trying to see which page. Let me know the page so I can go look it up myself, okay? Let me know the page. Are you kidding me? Calling them names? So sad. Okay, 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 that one. Ah, please. I forget about that one. I don't even want to have any. No, no, no. No. That one will not get my attention. I don't want to talk about that one. No, no. My energy is not going to go that one. My energy is not going to go there. Okay, okay. Thank you, Teresa. I'm gonna check it out and see. Okay, let me quickly. Is this one a new one? Let me quickly look it up. Wow. What did the young kids do to these people? Why? Why? Why are people like that? Hey, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, okay. I found her. Okay, I'm not following that one. So I'm gonna. It's giving me a personal page. So I'm going. I think it's her profile. I'm going to look it up to get her official page so I can read up on those. But that it goes to show you how evil these people could be. What did this 5-year-old and 2-year-old? What did they do to you? Nothing. Because you don't like their mother. That's why you're transferring aggression to innocent kids. That the little one can't even talk well. So to tell you how bad these people are, how bad. So sad. So sad. So I'm waiting for another response on what Miriam shared about long mouths. Let them keep fighting. They will keep embarrassing themselves on social media. The thing that brought them together did not work. Korra Obidi is still staying in America, and I want to believe because she did not give in to what happened to her. She tried to live above her pain and above the struggle and above the embarrassment and disgrace this man brought upon her. Before they knew it, she was able to buy a 1.6 million home in Los Angeles. And that took them like, it was like, are you kidding me? So this girl is making so much money, blah, blah, blah. And before they realized what was harm, bam, she bought her pink Jeep. So all of these were when you see them react, they were just simply being jealous of how successful this girl has been, even with her was, and all of them with all their cover-up activities and still nothing to show for. They even started fighting. They are going to continue to embarrass their grandchildren on social media, embarrass themselves until the karma is completely done with them. They are going to be on this until then. Let them keep, digging their holes. Let them keep at it. What they did to Korra, they are reaping the consequences right now. What they did to Korra Obidi, they are reaping the consequences. Next time, if someone should invite them to a group, they will, vet the group very properly before joining. If they should see a story of a woman and a man that recently separated from their marriage, they will mind their business. Because, like I said, people marry and divorce anytime. But for the father, Korra was a Nigerian dancer, and they feel they are going to get favor from the Oyibos. That was why they did everything they did. A lot of people were saying maybe they were thinking they are going to replace Korra. These women, most of them are not even within the class of what Mr. Korra Obidi was looking at. If you look at Korra, look at Summer, look at is it Jeba? Look at the one before the other girls, the one that came from London. So all of these retired women, they refused to retire, came on social media dragging themselves every time because of what? A strange girl you've never met. And how is it going now? Their oga, their boss is in treatment, right? If I'll put it that way, because he said he's going to take off social media for his mental well-being. So maybe he's in a retreat somewhere trying to reevaluate himself and all of that. And these people are on social media dragging each other. There is no conversation. For example, the likes of Diamond9, there is no conversation she will make without dropping Korra. Why are people coming to your page to drag you? It's because of your contribution to what happened to your fellow sister from the same state in Nigeria. Because you came to America, you forgot where you came from. That's why people can go to your page and drop negative comment. There is nothing that one will say without making reference to Korra. As if there is something about Korra, they all wanted it, wanted maybe a pound of her flesh. Maybe. So I'm going to be following these women. I will continue to follow their story. As they develop, I'm definitely going to come and share my 2 cents with you all here on my page and my channel. And if you're watching this live stream and you haven't thumb up the live stream, please do so right now and support Oyoye by liking the live stream, share, and also invite your friends. These people are fighting and they're not gonna stop. If you haven't liked the live stream, like the live stream. Let us learn from all of these. This is a learning moment. Don't let anybody drag you into something that you have to explain for the rest of your whenever. Let us learn. If you're invited on any group on social media, find out the agenda and ask the good question. What is the aim? What do you guys tend to achieve with all of this, with forming this group? What are your plan? What is the goal? Find out, vet them. Before you say yes, before you even contribute, find out what these people's intention are. Because you might be thinking they have good intention until you ask those good questions. And if they're not coming up with reasonable answers, then you take a walk. Don't look back when you're walking. I've talked about these people 3 months ago. Fast forward to now, they are now fighting, obviously, dragging each other. You took my 400 pounds. You're a thief. You're a scammer. You're this, you're that. They used to be friends. They used to have one goal, one agenda, Korra. And I wonder if you guys had succeeded deporting Korra, will you take her place? If you guys succeeded in taking away her children, will they live with you? Sometimes you wonder how the heart of man works. The book of Jeremiah said the heart of man is desperately wicked. Who can tell? Instead of them to encourage this man to be the best father, encourage Korra to be the best mother, support them to co-parent in peace. No. Don't worry, we are going to help you. She's not a good representation of Nigeria. Now, so na president will represent you now well. Is your president representing you guys well? Or are you a good representative of the country? I just made reference. Go back to your village, to your community. You will see tons of little kids out there. Some of them are out of school because of hardship. They can't eat 3 square meals. There are so many things you can put your hands and do for the good of your community. But no, you came to social media to fight. While you live in the UK, you're fighting for people living in America. How crazy and dumb does that sound? How? Yeah, the world is global. I know the world is global. Why not reach out to the people in your village? Are you telling me that every child in your village now they attend school? Are you telling me that their parents can afford square meal? Or are you telling me that their parents are not giving them wasbos on their cheeks here and there? But easy to pick on a child crying at the background because she was seeking attention of the mother. And not the one that poured away water when the mother was speaking, and the next thing she saw on her cheek was a big slap. Do the right thing. You guys do it. If indeed you're leaving Facebook, use the time to go back to your community in Nigeria and see who you can help. Mothers, you can police. Since you know how to call Olokpa, you know how to call Ndieke, how to call police on Korra, call those police to the women in your village, and let me see what you achieve. You've not sought your own community out. You've not helped your own people. You're reaching out to. If Korra is not doing well by the children, the state of California is there to look after them. But no, it was never the children. It was for your bottom line, financial bottom line, money you're going to make on Facebook, money you're going to make from this saga. You're not going to leave this saga because you're benefiting. You're going to turn against your own sister because you think the Oyibos will rally around and support you and give you money. After getting all those funds for 4 years, almost 4 years, is your life better? Is your life truly better? Let's think. Before you act silly on Facebook, think again the consequences that might come with it. If any one of us had told them years ago that a day like this will come when you guys will be fighting each other, I know they will say, you guys are liars. We are united by Mr. Korra Obidi. We are united front. How are the mighty falling? How? Longmouth from information some people shared with me today in the comment section said that she's been investigated in the UK. That's why she's trying to go away from Facebook. Why are people reporting you? If not that with the fact that you were doing what? Bullying Korra on Facebook, on YouTube, TikTok, everywhere Korra went, this woman will go download her video, use her video, and make mockery of her. And it didn't stop her, Korra. She went all the way to Korra's father. Tell me what Obidi did to this woman. That one really pained me when they were calling this man names. I live in America. And I know before you know it, people will start thinking those lies are true. That our grandparents, we are doing what? Taking advantage of our grandchildren. She made that a topic. Not one live stream, not 10, not 20. Every day. That Obidi is doing this to the children, doing this to the grandchildren, doing this, doing that, calling this man names with lies that she cannot verify. She cannot support with any document. You all saw how it played out. And when she was doing those things, it was all fun. She was catching crews, making money at the detriment of someone's peace of mind. They say karma is bitch, and indeed it is. For this woman, she's reaping her karma right now. She can't stand the heat anymore. That's why she wants to leave the kitchen. I think KA and the girls need to file a restraining order against Agama Lizard when she goes to California. This is out of order. I'm broken reading the horrible post. Are you serious? Is that bad? I don't want to look for that post. You guys are pushing me to. I don't want to, honestly. Okay, sorry, the page is not even. Okay, it's saying back again page. Oh, back again page. Ah. And these are the people that think. These are people that think that they are better than Korra, right? That they got it figured out. Right? They are the people that think they're better than Korra. Oh. So sad. I can't even find the page, which is good for my sanity right away. So, as you get into Facebook, as you get into YouTube, social media in general, Know the groups you join. Know how you contribute and put in your emotion. There was a time I saw these people on a live stream talking about medicine that could help them sleep at night because their mind is so invested on Korra. Everything they do, think, or say is Korra, to the point that they can't even have common sleep. Let that not be your life. There is life after Facebook, after YouTube, after TikTok. People are actually living, doing great things. And if you want to be on social media, entertain your audience. Find a way to do some constructive things, positive things. Educate people on something that will be beneficial to their lives and their health. And not tearing one another down. That was Longmouth's specialty. She did that for over 3 years. Now someone is beginning to change and she wants to run. But that was the same measure you measured out for Korra. You dragged her, every fiber in her being. If not for God, maybe she would have been cray-cray somewhere. Somewhere. All right. Life after. Okay, is life? Oh, yeah, there is. There is. There is. All Korra has to do is file complaint with immigration. They will turn her behind. See, MTA, thank you for joining me this evening. I don't know that lady's page. And like I say, I censor what I watch. I censor what I contribute, to. Because I want to sleep well. I want to live well. My mental health is very important to me. Life itself is full of stress. So I don't want anybody's bad energy to affect me. A day will come for this woman. Maybe she's still the one trying to think she knows what she's doing. A day will come. Just like Longmouth is saying that she wants to leave, she's planning of leaving. A day will come. Where is Zoe today on Korra? She got restraining order, a permanent one. A day will come. So I'm not worried. It might be just a matter of time, but everybody will get what they deserve. Those children, when I see their pictures, I just smile and walk away. The least I could do is to give a like. If I don't like, I scroll. And that's what social media should be. Not when you target someone, you want until that person passes. These people will not stop. But the last time I checked, guys, our lives are not in anybody's hands. So the God I've been keeping Korra will continue to keep her. All these people planning all whatever they did, saying all manner of things, Korra by now is used to all the name calling. But calling those children names, that's a little too much. To me, that's a little too much. A little too much. That's a little too much, if you ask me. It is. I wish Korra would take action. I don't know what her intention or plans are, but she should. But do I blame them? I don't. If their father did not bring all of this to social media, who will have the guts to call them names? Nobody. So it is what it is. So, guys, it's been 49 minutes already on this live stream. Remember, Yo-Yo is trying to keep it slim where you can sit and watch and not be bored with, a very lengthy one. I'll be running up in a few minutes. I want to especially appreciate all of you. If you're yet to like this live stream, give this live stream a like. That will support this video. I want this video to get to Longmouth. I want this video to get to Miriam. Let them get to hear what Oyoyo discussed today. So they can only do that by you sharing this video so that YouTube and Facebook can actually suggest these videos to them. They need to hear that karma is what is dealing with them. They are reaping the fruits they planted. they are reaping it right now. Whatever it is they sowed 3 years ago, 2 years ago, a year ago, that is what they are reaping the fruit right now. So they need to hear this video. Share, like, subscribe, and also follow me on Facebook if you haven't done that already. So am I surprised they're fighting? I'm not. Am I Is it shameful they are fighting? Of course it is, because they are not kids. But why are they fighting? Because that thing which they meant to ruin Korra is what is fighting, bringing the fight against them. They meant to deport, they meant to disparage, they meant to tear down, destroy. That is what is working against them right now. So this is for us to learn. Before you come and start dragging anybody, please and please find out the agenda of the group you're being invited to, find out the team, find out the objective, what they stand to gain, what is the reason behind the group. That's the one question. What is the reason behind this group you want me to join? What are your goals? What are your plans? Find out, ask them multiple questions. If the questions are not aligned, that is the time for you to take a walk. Don't let anybody deceive you. So I want to thank you guys. I don't want to do more than 1 hour today. Is already 52 minutes my time. Have you liked this live stream for me? Have you? Have you liked this live stream? Have you shared the video? Let me know if you have liked this live stream. If you like what I do here, join my membership to support me on YouTube. You can click on join membership to support, like this live stream, share, let it get to the right people, let them get to hear what Oyoyo is talking about, okay? There are crickets on Mr. KO. Okay, Mr. KO page. Let me see. I'm gonna look for that one, okay? Hey, I'm going to look for that one. Definitely. I will. I will look for that one. I will definitely look for that one. Oh, thank you so much, Determined D. Thank you. I listened to the replay of your earlier live while I did my workout moment ago. Great job. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. This is the kind of comment that keep us going. So, guys, keep the comments coming. Let's engage in the comment section and contribute your quota by lending your voice. Let's see how we can make the world a better place. Women supporting women, not trashing, not saying something negative, pull each other up. At the time they were doing those things to Korra, Korra was going through postpartum. She just had a baby 4 days ago. These people jumped at her as though they never gave birth to children, as though they never did, as though they don't have their own families. They jumped at a woman going through postpartum. The sins of the father should better visit them right now, not their children, because their children do not know any of these. So let me exclude their kids from the but let it be visiting them as they are fighting each other. Let them continue to do that to themselves and let their children out of it. But it's not for me to decide. The scripture says the sins of the father will visit unto the fourth generation. I pray it doesn't happen to their children. Was it her long mouth used her own mouth and her hands to bring condemnation upon her son that celebrated 18 because of all the things she has left on Facebook, all the deeds she did, all the things she did on Facebook. And now she's calling Facebook a toxic environment. Interesting times we live in. So, guys, thank you guys immensely for joining me. I'll be saying bye-bye at this point. If you haven't liked this live stream, like. If you like what I do here, support my page on Facebook and also support my YouTube channel by joining my membership. Click on join button to see how you can support Oyoyo. And also, if you're just meeting me right now, if you're just logging in to meet me right now, my name is Oyoyo, and don't forget to like the live stream for me and leave me your comment in the comment section. I want to hear what you think. What is happening to these women? Marian versus Longmouth versus was Miriam. They are both fighting each other back and forth, bringing out the things they shared in secret. Longmouth dared Miriam, if you say I'm lying, that we are very upset that Mr. Korra Obidi did not report Korra to immigration, I will bring the receipts. Then Miriam is saying, you scammed me of 400 pounds. I have the evidence. So they are there tearing each other apart. Consequences of their action. For every action, there is a consequence. If you are trying to do something on Facebook, make sure you're constructive, make sure you have your evidence, make sure you have your facts, and make sure you speak the truth. Don't go and concoct stories to favor anybody. Having said that, leave me your comment in the comment section. Until I see you guys in my next one, be safe out there. If you live overseas, stay warm and wear your jacket. And if you live in Nigeria, stay cool as well, because the weather out there is very warm. Until I see you guys in my next one. I'm not sure if I'll go live tomorrow, but let me see how it goes. Tomorrow is election day, so I don't want to watch. I don't want to have anxiety attack. I've done my bit. If you're watching from America, go out. If you haven't voted, go out tomorrow and vote. And you guys already know who I voted for, so go out and vote. Let's get Madam Vice President to the White House. See you guys on my next live stream. If you don't see me live tomorrow, just know I'm doing election panic, okay? And I'm waiting for the result. So if you're in America, do the right thing. Go out and vote for Madam Vice President Kamala Harris. See you guys next time. Bye, everyone.